Hello, dear listener. Welcome to your B1 Sleep Learning Story. My name is Mary, and I will help you improve your English while you rest. Tonight, we will follow Emily, a young woman who wants to speak English more confidently. Sit back, relax, and let your mind absorb English naturally. Emily lives in a small town. She likes reading books and watching movies in English, but she often feels nervous when she speaks. One evening, she sits in her cozy bedroom, takes a deep breath, and decides, I want to speak English more easily. I will practice every day. She starts with simple sentences. Hello, my name is Emily, she says softly. Then, she repeats, I like reading books, and I enjoy watching movies. Emily smiles. Her voice is calm, her words are clear, and she feels a little braver. Next, Emily imagines herself in a cafe in London. She wants to order a coffee. She practices. Good morning. Can I have a coffee, please? Thank you. How much is it? I like your cafe. It is very nice. She repeats these sentences several times. Her pronunciation improves, and she feels more confident. Now, Emily thinks about conversations with friends. She wants to ask questions and answer them easily. She whispers to herself, What do you like to do in your free time? I enjoy listening to music. I like meeting new people. Emily closes her eyes and imagines talking to her friends. She hears their answers, smiles, and responds. The more she practices, the more natural it feels. Before sleeping, Emily remembers 3 important tips. Speak slowly and clearly. Listen carefully to others. Don't worry about mistakes. She repeats these tips softly. Her body relaxes, her mind absorbs English, and her confidence grows. Emily knows that every night, she can practice English while resting. Soon, speaking English will feel easy and natural. Now, imagine Emily lying in her bed. The room is quiet. She hears the soft sounds of the night. Each word she practiced is floating in her mind. Hello, my name is Emily. I enjoy listening to music. Can I have a coffee, please? Each sentence is easy, calm, and comfortable. As Emily drifts into sleep, she smiles. Her mind is relaxed, her body is calm, and English is becoming a part of her natural thoughts. You, too, can imagine yourself speaking English with the same confidence. Your words flow gently, slowly, and clearly. We continue Emily's journey to speak English more confidently. Remember, you are relaxed, calm, and your mind is ready to absorb English naturally. Emily wakes up in the morning and feels excited. Today, she plans to practice English with her friends online. She opens her laptop and logs into a video call. Her heart beats a little faster, but she takes a deep breath. I can do this, she whispers. Emily starts with greetings. Hello, how are you today? I'm fine, thank you. And you? It's a beautiful day, isn't it? She repeats these sentences slowly, speaking clearly. Her friends smile and answer. Emily listens carefully and repeats the sentences in her mind. Speaking slowly makes her feel calm. Next, Emily wants to talk about hobbies. She asks, What do you like to do in your free time? I enjoy reading books. How about you? I like listening to music and walking in the park. Emily repeats her friend's sentences quietly. I enjoy reading books. I like walking in the park. I like listening to music. Each phrase feels more natural with practice. Then, Emily practices asking questions politely. Can you help me, please? Excuse me, could you repeat that? What does this word mean? She repeats these phrases again and again. Her pronunciation becomes smoother. She feels proud. Speaking politely makes her conversations more comfortable. Emily also practices giving opinions. I think English is very interesting. In my opinion, movies help me learn new words. I believe practice is important. She whispers these sentences while closing her eyes. Each sentence flows slowly, gently, and clearly. Her mind remembers them naturally. Before ending the video call, Emily thanks her friends. Thank you for helping me today. I enjoyed talking to you. See you tomorrow. Emily feels happy. She practiced speaking, asking questions, and expressing her thoughts. Her confidence grows with every sentence. Now, Emily lies down in her bed, closes her eyes, and imagines all the conversations she had today. She hears the English words softly in her mind. Hello, how are you today? I enjoy reading books. Can you help me, please? Her body relaxes. Her breathing becomes calm. Every word she practiced floats gently in her mind. She knows that every day, English becomes easier, clearer, and more natural. We follow Emily as she practices English in a market. Remember, your mind is relaxed, calm, and ready to learn. Emily wakes up early in the morning. She decides to visit the local market. She wants to practice English while buying food and talking to people. She smiles and whispers, I can speak English anywhere. At the market, Emily sees a friendly vendor. She practices, Good morning. How much are the apples? I would like 2 apples, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. She repeats the sentences slowly. Her voice is calm and clear. The vendor smiles and answers kindly. Emily listens carefully and repeats the words in her mind. Next, Emily wants to buy vegetables. She asks, Excuse me, how much is this tomato? Can I have 3 tomatoes, please? Thank you. These look fresh and nice. She imagines the conversation again and again. Each word feels easy and natural. Speaking slowly helps her feel confident. Emily also practices small talk. Is the market always this busy? Yes, it is busy in the morning. I like visiting the market. It is very colorful. She repeats these sentences softly while walking between the stalls. Her mind remembers each phrase. She feels calm and happy. Then, Emily practices polite questions. Could you help me choose fresh vegetables? What do you recommend today? I would like your suggestion, please. She whispers these sentences slowly. Her pronunciation improves with each repetition. Speaking politely makes her feel more confident. Emily also practices expressing her thoughts. I enjoy shopping at the market. In my opinion, fresh food is important for health. I like meeting new people here. She imagines herself talking to the vendor, smiling, and listening carefully. Each sentence flows naturally in her mind. Before leaving the market, Emily thanks everyone. Thank you for your help today. I enjoyed visiting the market. Have a great day. Emily feels proud. She spoke English in real situations, asked questions, and shared her thoughts. Her confidence grows. At night, Emily lies in bed, closes her eyes, and remembers the market. She hears the English sentences floating softly. Good morning. How much are the apples? I would like 3 tomatoes, please. I enjoy shopping at the market. Her body relaxes, her breathing becomes calm, and her mind absorbs English naturally. She knows that practicing English every day, in real life and in imagination, makes speaking easier. Emily goes to a cozy cafe to practice English. Remember, your mind is relaxed, calm, and ready to learn. Emily wakes up and decides to visit a small cafe near her house. She loves practicing English in real places. She smiles and whispers, "I can speak English anywhere, anytime." At the cafe, Emily greets the barista. "Good morning. How are you today?" "I'm fine, thank you." "And you?" "I would like a cappuccino, please." She repeats these sentences softly, slowly. Her voice is calm, her pronunciation clear. The barista smiles and answers kindly. Emily listens carefully and repeats the words in her mind. Next, Emily practices ordering food. "Can I have a croissant, please?" "How much is it?" "Thank you." "It looks delicious." She imagines herself saying the sentences several times. Speaking slowly makes her feel relaxed and confident. Emily also practices making small talk with the barista. "Do you like working here?" "Yes, I enjoy it very much. This cafe is very cozy and nice." She whispers these sentences while enjoying her cappuccino. Each phrase feels easy and natural. Her mind remembers them automatically. Then, Emily practices asking questions politely. "Could you recommend a good pastry?" "Excuse me, can I have a menu?" "What is your most popular drink?" She repeats these sentences slowly, feeling proud. Her English becomes clearer and easier to speak. Polite questions make conversation smooth and comfortable. Emily also practices expressing her opinions. "I think coffee tastes better in the morning." "In my opinion, this cafe is very friendly." "I enjoy trying new drinks." She imagines talking with the barista and other customers. Each sentence flows gently in her mind. Before leaving, Emily thanks everyone politely. "Thank you for your help. I enjoyed my time here. Have a great day." Emily feels happy and confident. She practiced speaking English in a real situation, asked questions, and shared her thoughts. Her confidence grows. At night, Emily lies in bed, closes her eyes, and remembers the cafe. She hears the English sentences floating softly. "Good morning. How are you today? Can I have a cappuccino, please? I enjoy trying new drinks." Her body relaxes, her breathing becomes calm, and her mind absorbs English naturally. She knows that every day, speaking English becomes easier and more natural. Emily practices talking about her day in English. Remember, you are relaxed, calm, and ready to absorb English naturally. Emily wakes up in the morning and decides to keep an English diary. She wants to describe her day in simple sentences. She whispers, "I can speak English about my life easily." First, Emily practices talking about her morning. "I woke up at 7 o'clock. I had breakfast with my family. I drank a cup of tea." She repeats these sentences softly, slowly, and clearly. Her voice is calm, and her pronunciation improves with each repetition. Next, Emily writes about her afternoon. "I went to the market. I bought fresh vegetables and fruits. I met a friend and we talked about movies." She imagines telling a friend about her afternoon. Speaking slowly makes her feel confident and relaxed. Emily also practices talking about her feelings. "I feel happy today. I am a little tired, but it is okay. I enjoy learning English every day." She whispers these sentences quietly. Her mind absorbs the words naturally. Talking about feelings helps her express herself in English more easily. Then, Emily practices asking questions about someone else's day. "How was your morning? Did you enjoy your lunch? What did you do in the afternoon?" She imagines the answers softly. "I went to work. I had lunch with my friend. I watched a movie in the evening." Emily repeats these sentences several times. Speaking slowly and imagining answers makes English easier to remember. Before sleeping, Emily practices giving advice politely. "You should drink water every day. It is good to read books in the morning." I recommend practicing English daily. She whispers these sentences slowly, feeling calm and proud. Sharing advice in English helps her speak confidently. Finally, Emily reviews her day. Today was a good day. I learned new words. I practiced speaking English. Her body relaxes, her breathing becomes calm, and her mind absorbs English naturally. She knows that every day, speaking English becomes easier and more comfortable. At night, Emily lies in bed, closes her eyes, and hears the English sentences softly floating in her mind. I woke up at 7 o'clock. I bought fresh vegetables. I feel happy today. You should drink water every day. I practiced speaking English. Emily goes on a small trip and practices English while traveling. Remember, you are relaxed, calm, and your mind is ready to learn English naturally. Emily wakes up early and decides to take a short train ride to a nearby town. She is excited. I can speak English anywhere. She whispers. Even when I travel, I will practice. At the train station, Emily buys a ticket. She practices speaking clearly. Good morning. 1 ticket to London, please. How much is it? Thank you very much. She repeats the sentences softly. Her pronunciation is calm and steady. The clerk smiles and answers politely. Emily listens and repeats the words in her mind. Next, Emily asks for directions politely. Excuse me, can you tell me where platform 5 is? Thank you. I appreciate your help. Is the train on time today? She whispers the sentences slowly. Speaking politely makes her feel confident. She imagines herself walking to platform 5 and seeing the train waiting. On the train, Emily practices small talk with a passenger. Hello, my name is Emily. Where are you going? I am going to the city centre. And you? I enjoy traveling by train. It is very relaxing. She repeats the sentences several times. Her mind remembers each phrase naturally. Speaking slowly helps her feel calm and confident. Emily also practices asking questions about the journey. How long is the trip? Does the train stop in other cities? What time do we arrive? She imagines the passenger answering. It is about 1 hour. Yes, it stops in 2 cities. We will arrive at 10 o'clock. Emily repeats the sentences softly. Each word feels clear and easy to remember. Before leaving the train, Emily thanks the passenger. Thank you for your help and conversation. I enjoyed talking to you. Have a great day. Emily feels proud. She practiced speaking English in real situations, asked questions, and expressed her thoughts. Her confidence grows. At night, Emily lies in bed, closes her eyes, and remembers the train trip. She hears the English sentences floating gently in her mind. 1 ticket to London, please. Excuse me, can you tell me where platform 5 is? I enjoy traveling by train. How long is the trip? Her body relaxes, her breathing becomes calm, and her mind absorbs English naturally. Emily knows that traveling is another way to practice English and feel confident. Emily visits the library to practice English. Remember, your mind is calm, relaxed, and ready to absorb English naturally. Emily wakes up and decides to go to the local library. She loves books and wants to practice reading, listening, and speaking in English. She whispers, I can learn English anywhere. I am confident and calm. At the library, Emily greets the librarian. Good morning. How are you today? I'm fine, thank you. And you? I would like to borrow 2 books, please. She repeats these sentences softly. Speaking slowly helps her feel relaxed. The librarian smiles and replies kindly. Emily listens carefully and repeats the words in her mind. Next, Emily practices asking for help politely. "Excuse me, can you help me find this book?" "Thank you. I appreciate your help. Where is the English section?" She whispers these sentences slowly, imagining herself walking between the shelves. Each word becomes natural in her mind. Emily also practices talking about books and her interests. "I enjoy reading novels. In my opinion, learning English is fun. I like books about history and culture." She imagines talking to another library visitor. "What kind of books do you like?" "I like mystery novels. I enjoy reading novels too. They are very interesting." Emily repeats these sentences several times. Speaking slowly and imagining real conversations makes English easier to remember. Then, Emily practices giving suggestions and opinions. "I recommend reading this book. You should try this story. It is very good. I think this book will help you learn English." She whispers these sentences quietly. Her pronunciation improves, and her confidence grows. Before leaving the library, Emily thanks everyone politely. "Thank you for your help today. I enjoyed my time here. Have a great day." Emily feels proud. She practiced speaking English in a quiet, calm environment, asked questions, shared opinions, and gave suggestions. Her confidence grows with each word. At night, Emily lies in bed, closes her eyes, and remembers the library. She hears the English sentences floating gently in her mind. "Good morning. I would like to borrow 2 books, please. I enjoy reading novels. I recommend reading this book." Her body relaxes, her breathing becomes calm, and her mind absorbs English naturally. Emily knows that practicing English in quiet places like the library helps her feel confident and comfortable. We celebrate Emily's progress. She is now more confident in speaking English. Remember, you are calm, relaxed, and ready to absorb English naturally. Emily wakes up feeling happy. She remembers all the practice she has done, at home, at the market, in cafes, on the train, and in the library. She smiles and whispers, "I can speak English confidently. Every day, I improve." First, Emily practices greetings and small talk. "Hello. How are you today?" "I'm fine, thank you. And you?" "It is a beautiful day, isn't it?" She repeats the sentences slowly, feeling calm. Speaking slowly and clearly helps her mind remember them naturally. Next, Emily reviews asking questions and giving answers. "What do you like to do in your free time?" "I enjoy reading books and watching movies." "How about you?" "I like meeting new people and learning new things." She whispers the sentences softly. Her confidence grows with every repetition. Emily also practices ordering food and drinks politely. "Good morning. Can I have a cappuccino, please? How much is the croissant?" "Thank you very much. It looks delicious." She repeats these sentences gently, imagining real conversations in cafes and markets. Speaking politely makes her feel calm and proud. Then, Emily reviews giving opinions and suggestions. "I think learning English is fun. In my opinion, practicing every day is very important. I recommend speaking slowly to feel more confident." She whispers these sentences slowly. Each word becomes natural in her mind. She knows that expressing opinions clearly makes communication easier. Emily also practices talking about her day and feelings. "Today was a good day. I feel happy and relaxed. I learned new words and practiced speaking English." She repeats the sentences several times. Speaking about her life helps Emily feel comfortable using English naturally. Before going to sleep, Emily reviews the tips she has learned. Speak slowly and clearly, listen carefully, ask questions politely, Express your thoughts and feelings. Don't worry about mistakes. She whispers the tips softly, feeling calm. Her body relaxes, and her mind absorbs the words naturally. Now, Emily lies in bed, closes her eyes, and imagines all the conversations she had. She hears the English sentences floating gently in her mind. Hello. How are you today? I enjoy reading books. Can I have a cappuccino, please? I think learning English is fun. Today was a good day. Her breathing becomes slow and steady. Her confidence grows. Every sentence she practiced flows naturally in her mind. Emily knows that speaking English is becoming easier, smoother, and more enjoyable. Good night, dear listener. Like Emily, let your mind repeat these sentences gently. Every night, your confidence in English grows. Every night, speaking English becomes natural, clear, and easy. You are ready to speak English confidently in every situation.